want to turn now to a name that we all remember, Amanda Knox. Of course, she was at the center of tabloid headlines around the world, wrongfully convicted in Italy of murder and ultimately found not guilty. Well, now she is using her own experience to help other women who she says have been maligned in the media. We'll talk to Amanda in just a moment, but first, take a look at her new show.
Were you ever afraid to stand up for yourself?
I definitely was. And don't forget, this was before, like, Me Too and Time's Up, and so, like, it's a different thing, but it was extremely taboo at that time, too.
Amanda Knox, once known around the world as Foxy Knoxy, has a new mission, standing up for women who, like her, have been publicly shamed and attacked in the media, part of a new project called the Scarlet Letter Reports, a Vice media docuseries.
I'm Amanda Knox, and I too have been subjected to harassment and death threats.
In the Facebook series, Knox sits down with actress Misha Barton, model Amber Rose, and other women who share what they say has been a painful and very public shaming in the media. And they are now fighting to reclaim their reputations.
My grandmother had to read in-depth details of things that happened to me that I never wanted her to know.
Thank you to everyone who's believed in me.
While studying in Italy, Knox was at the center of a media frenzy, convicted of murdering her roommate, Meredith Kircher. Acquitted, then convicted again. Knox ultimately found not guilty by Italy's highest court in 2015.
There were people out there who genuinely wanted to hurt me and wanted to hurt me by exploiting my pain.
Well, it is really great to have Amanda Knox here with us now. Thank you so much for coming. You know, I think still looking back on your story, most people cannot even imagine what it was like for you to go through what you went through. You say part of doing this project is to the hopes that this doesn't happen to anyone else, to prevent this from happening again.
Absolutely. I mean, in all cases of wrongful conviction, you see people who fall victim to our impulse to scapegoat, vilify, and punish. And in the majority of wrongful convictions cases, that's happening to marginalized black men who are facing racism and classism. But in my case, my vilification came through the lens of our society's impulse to vilify women and female sexuality. And coming home from that, I've seen how that same vilification process happens towards other women, and that's what this show is all about, is bringing back compassion and context to journalism without, somehow losing objectivity or the integrity of journalism.
And it's happening to so many women and still happening. When you hear the name Foxy Knoxy, that phrase that you had to endure for so many years, what goes through your mind now? Does that still haunt you when you go out?
Absolutely. I mean, it's almost like living a double life where I'm in a limbo space where Amanda Knox, a real person, exists, Foxy Knoxy, an idea of a person, exists, and I'm constantly having to juggle how someone is interacting with me based upon that two-dimensional version of me that has been in the public's imagination for so long. And I'm not alone in that. Like, as soon as you've been labeled something, as soon as you've been given that catchy, salacious nickname, the real you is gone, and you are absorbed into this, this template character.
And there's absolutely nothing you can do about that when you're the victim of a story of headlines like that. Tell us a little bit about your future. You're busy in activism, you're writing a lot. What are you working on now?
I mean, right now, I am thrilled that the Scarlet Letter Reports is coming out. I'm really excited to see the reaction to it because I'm hoping that it's just a part of this ongoing conversation about how we treat people who are in our attention span and whether or not we are going to treat them like we ourselves would want to be treated.
It's a really important topic. Thank you for doing it. New episodes of the Scarlet Letter Reports air every Wednesday all month long on Facebook. You can watch them now.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.